Welcome back to the SAGU Sports Network after a thrilling opening round matchup for volleyball here in the Schaefer Center. We are set for the first game of our basketball doubleheader, our first basketball broadcast of the season here on the SAGU Sports Network. We are about to see your hometown SAGU Lady Lions take on the number 10 rated Wayland Baptist Flying Queens live here from the Schaefer Center. I'm Adam Ferguson, joined by my broadcast partner, John Cookman. John, it's basketball season at this point.
Good afternoon, Adam. It is, and it's so exciting. Basketball, which, I might be a hair partial to, is now in full swing. Conference play starts early here at the GU, and already one conference game for the Lady Lions, two conference games played for the men's Lions team, and we usually don't get conference play this early, but and that therefore why we are doing a couple of these broadcasts in the fall, which you don't see us do much. So I'm excited about getting basketball underway. Coach Michael Sons is bringing in a new cast of characters with a little mix of a older cast of characters by 1 year. He had a brand new team last year and had a couple transfers come in. 3 of the Lady Lions are already on the IR. So it's going to be a challenge to come against the number 10 team today.
Like you said, a young team here for SAGU. Wayland Baptist, however, the number 10 team in the nation entering today, took a couple of losses here recently. 0-1 in conference play, and they lost that conference game to UNT Dallas, one of the newer comers to the Sooner Athletic Conference. They stand at 3-2 on the season with wins against the University of the Southwest, Our Lady of the Lake University, and Louisiana State University Alexandria, LSU Alexandria. Their three wins on the season. They lost to Hardin Simmons in a relatively close game, not too bad, out in Abilene. And then, of course, an exhibition. This won't count towards their record, but they played an exhibition against, I think, a team that everyone might be familiar with, University of Texas.
That's right, and let me tell you how that works. So you declare beforehand. Obviously, you're going against UT. You're probably taking an L. You declare before the game starts, this is an exhibition match. UT, however, and if you don't know how money works in athletics in college, I'm going to just give you a short education. The way small, especially NAIA programs, pay for their going-ons is you play big D1 schools, and they write you a rather large check so that they can get the win. Well, UT, if you go over to UT's schedule, you will see they declared that an official match. So that's a win. Now, it's a cupcake win for them, but it's a win nonetheless. So padding the stats, if you will. So all the stats count towards season stats, and the win-loss column is boosted just a little bit by taking that as a real game. The option for Wayland Baptist was, we declared it as an exhibition on our side. That's legal. You can do it.
The Lady Lions stand at 2-3, although 1-0 in conference play. Their lone conference game and win came against Oklahoma Panhandle State University here in Waxahachie on November 17th. They did beat Southwestern College in 3 losses to Jarvis Christian College. Our Lady of the Lake University and Friends University puts them at 2-3. We are going to send you down live courtside for the national anthem, opening prayer, and starting lineups right here on the SAGU Sports Network.
We ask each of you as participant, official, and spectator to abide by these values by creating a positive environment in which our athletes may participate, our officials may work, and you, the spectator, may enjoy. We hope you all will enjoy this contest. At this time, we ask everyone to stand, remove your hat as we honor God with prayer. Then please remain standing as we face the flag as we honor our nation with singing of national anthem. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for today. Thank you for everything that you do for us. I ask that you bless everybody on this court and protect them and have safe travels on the way home. In Jesus' name we pray and pray. Amen. Now introducing the starting lineup for Wayland Baptist University. Number 1, Taryn Schultz. Number 11, Caitlin Edgeman. Number 15, Kanan Shields. Number 23, Ashlyn Shelley. And number 33, Jenna Cooper Jackson. And now, the starting lineup for your SAGU Lady Lions. Number 11, Autumn Moore. Number 14, Neely Bettig. Number 15, Riley Lavender. And number 20, Jazra Williams. And number 31, Taylor Maverick.
There you have it, the starting lineups for the hometown Lady Lions. That includes Autumn Moore, Neely Bettig, Riley Lavender, Jazz Williams, and Taylor Moravik for Wayland Baptist. Taryn Schultz. You've got Caitlin Edgeman wearing number 15, Kinnan Shields, number 23, Ashlyn Shelley, and number 33, Jenna Cooper Jackson. They will come out here to start this game from the Schaefer Center in Waxahachie, Texas. Game number 1 of our doubleheader of SAGU versus Wayland Baptist. The men to tip off shortly after this game ends. as they will take on Wayland Baptist as well. Flying Queens will win the opening tip. And we are underway here in the Schaefer Center. SAGU wearing white on white, Wayland Baptist in their blues, the royal blues. They find a nice open player under the basket. That is Kenan Shields with the first bucket of the ball game.
Great defensive stand in the not high pressure press, but token press given by the Flying Queens.
Steal by SAGU, pushing the ball up past midcourt. SAGU looking for their first points of the ball game. In trouble in the corner finds Jazz Williams. They've got 12 to shoot. They go back down to Jazz Williams. Williams up and under, no good, but fouled on the attempt. She'll go to the line here for 2.
It looks like it's going to be a big man matchup between these two. Both teams showing good patience in their half-court setup. The Flying Queens went early to Kenan Shields. The big man standing 6'2". I should say the big lady. Shamrock. And when we say big, we're just talking about position-wise.
Jazz Williams goes 2 for 2 on her free throw attempts. So we're knotted up at 2 apiece. Errant pass ultimately winds up in the hands of the Flying Queens. 3-point attempt on the way and good. First 3-point shot of the afternoon. Successful.
Taryn Schultz is known as a big-time shooter, and you saw why.
Trapped at midcourt, trying to find her way out of it. She's going to get fouled. I think they're going to get Cooper Jackson on this foul. And indeed it is Cooper Jackson.
Autumn Moore got caught in trouble. Now, Autumn is an explosive player for the Lady Lions. She can do a lot of things out in the open. Still needs to work on the high pressure situations and how to get out of them. Flying Queens bringing the ball up.
Again, the number 10 team in the nation, Wayland Baptist Flying Queens, going hard to the basket, is fouled on the way up. 2 shots incoming for Caleb.
That was Autumn Moore with the, as the refs would say, the hack.
Good on the first free throw attempt. Both these teams perfect from the line so far. Early in this game, not even 2 minutes gone. Second shot up, and it is good. 7-2 lead now for Wayland Baptist. 5-point differential. Kind of a soft full court press. SAGU ends up getting the ball past half court. Ball almost gets away there. Lady Lions working around, and then the pass into the paint is picked off by Shields. So up ahead, Wayland Baptist trying to take advantage of the turnover by the Lady Lions. They're looking low. Good trap, good double team, triple team almost down there in the corner. 3-pointer on the way and no good. Rattles off the front of the rim. Long pass up ahead. Driving baseline, dumps it off to Williams. Williams, tough shot, no good. But fortunately for the Lady Lions, touched before going out of bounds by Shields. They will retain possession.
That was a good take by Jazz Williams in the paint. And you just got to understand, if you're on the Lady Lions team, a lot of this offense has got to run through the big man, which is Jazz Williams on the floor. There will be plenty of 3-point shots or long-range shots, but I think Coach Sons is really dedicating now, since he's got so many injuries. They're going to have to play slower, methodical, get the ball down to Williams in the paint, let her try to get the first look, and then the kick out may present the option to shoot long range.
Cassie on Woog before with a nice give and go. Puts it up and in. 9-2 lead now. Timeout by Coach Michael Sons and the Lady Lions.
Good timeout here for Coach Sons. Got to settle his team down. You're playing the number 10 ranked team in the nation. You can't let them get too far ahead. 9-2. I mean, that's, you know, a little distance, but nothing that you can't come back from. A little bit of good defense, and then some outside range. Get Jazz Williams going down low. I think you can be competitive in a game like this.
The timeout may have stemmed from the flurry of turnovers by the Lady Lions that travel. A couple of errant passes picked off, and the ball's poked away by the Flying Queens. A good job by their defense to start this game. First three-point attempt on the way for SAGU. It's good from the hands of Riley Lavender. But then in transition, misses the layup. Williams with the rebound. Out of the timeout, SAGU gets themselves their first three-point shot and make of the game. Jazz looking to go down low, and it is not a great pass picked off. Up ahead, driving, giving it up, and then knocked out of bounds by SAGU.
And you saw there that SAGU is trying to play a little high-low game with their bigs. Moravchik and Williams, a little pass between the two.
Wild shot put up, no good. Fighting for the loose ball, ends up out of bounds. It will stay with Wayland Baptist.
And they're going to call a foul on. Well, at first I thought it was going to be on Moravchik, but they got Autumn Moore. That's her second foul.
And she's going to have to go to the bench. Sit down for the time being. 2 fouls in less than 4 minutes. Never ideal. Three-point shot on the way for Wayland Baptist. No good. Rebound fought for and brought back in. Offensive board for the Flying Queens. They kick it back out. Going back down low. They reset a little bit here. Long pass. Mid-range jumper. No good. Oh, rattles around and is good. Off the back iron.
Shut your mouth.
Off the back iron. Caitlin Edgman gets it to fall.
Kaylin Tucker replaces Autumn Moore on the floor. She's still going to provide a lot of speed and tenacity on defense, which is what Autumn Moore brought to the game.
Jazra Williams, good move down in the post, converts. 11-7, Wayland Baptist lead. Three-point shot on the way, too strong. Rebound fought for and brought in. Throwing some bows down low too was Moravik. Three-point shot from the corner up, no good. Air ball. Remains an 11-7 ball game. I like the physicality down low by Moravchik. Fighting for the rebound.
Oh, absolutely. She's tough as nails. And you're going to see her be able to handle the ball. They don't really play her in a true point position, but she can handle the ball well enough to get it up the floor so that they can give good different looks to the defense.
Get it up ahead to Williams. Just a little bit too much on that one.
That's Kaylin Tucker. Saul knew exactly what she wanted to do, but it was just a little too far ahead of Williams' speed.
In that situation, would you like Tucker to keep it and try to get the 2-on-1 down low, maybe go a little back and forth?
No, I think she made the right decision there. Just got to be a little more accurate with your passing. That'll come as the season gets going. These two teams are still really fresh, trying to figure out the chemistry between each other.
It's a long season, and we are very early in it. Good move down low, Jazz. Good defense. Rebound. Here come the Lady Lions down by 4. A little bit of a scoring drought here between these two teams. Tucker for 3. It's good. The high arcing shot from Kaylin Tucker.
For 3.
Beautiful shot from Kaylin Tucker. Maybe even a better shooter than Moore.
And here's a steal for the Lady Lions. Up ahead, wide open layup. It's up and in. Riley Lavender gives the Lady Lions their first lead of the ball game, up 12-11. 5-0 run here for SAGU and a timeout by the Flying Queens.
Riley Lavender is a returning, I think she's sophomore, but she plays like a veteran. She has been playing the game of basketball for a very long time and just has a high skill ceiling. And if she can get involved early, look for her to be, you know, somewhere in the mid-20s as a scorer. And she's very capable of going plus 30. So she's a dual threat. She could take you to the hoop, or she can lay back and bust 2 or 3 threes on you in a row. So, and she's not really a streaky shooter. She's just a good, solid player, good, solid shooter. Has a keen nose for scoring.
Showing off the soft hands as well on the, we'll call it, interception on the steal. Took away the errant pass. Up and in for the layup. So good speed and good defense by Lavender. Again, first lead of the game so far for the Lady Lions. Driving baseline. Tries to leave it, but a good job of closing down that passing lane by McMinn.
Kyla McMinn is going to be one of these players that you're just always going to want to watch. And she'll be in the most critical moments. She's coming off the bench right now. But McMinn is the Bill Lambier.
Oh, wow.
If any of you youngsters don't know who Bill Lambier, just look him up.
A bad boy.
Look at what he did to Jordan in his career. That's what Kyla McMinn does for this Lady Lions team.
Riley Lavender had plans for a three-point attempt, but it was blocked by Jenna Cooper-Jackson. Lavender gets it back, drives hard, and gets fouled by, looks like they're going to get Edgman on the foul. The gym falls silent as Lavender's first free throw up and in. Second free throw on the way from Lavender is good as well. SAGU 4 for 4 on the evening, on the afternoon from the free throw line. Neither team has missed a free throw yet to this point. 3-point lead now for the Lady Lions.
Edgman comes in and gives a break to Shields. Shields is a big-time contributor for this team. So
another steal for SAGU. Up ahead, Tucker. Good move. Surveys the court. Risky pass down low. They get it back out to Williams. Williams, pump fake, jab to the rack. Fouled. She's going to go to the free throw line here for 2 shots.
Jazra's a great free throw shooter. And she's going to have to be if she wants to collect all her points, because she is going to live on the free throw line all season. So if she wants to get that stat line of points up high, she's going to have to be really accurate from the free throw line, because no one's going. They know that the scouting report's out. You can't let her open. She will get double teamed a lot down in the paint.
Offensive board for the Lady Lions after the missed free throw. So SAGU's got a chance at some extra points here. Jazz goes 1 of 2 from the line that trip. SAGU swings it around. 3-second violation against Jazz Williams. Camped a little too long there in the paint. It would have been a quick 3 seconds, but 3 seconds nonetheless. The Flying Queens down 4, trying to take advantage of the turnover on the 3-second violation against the Lady Lions. Two minutes left to play in the first quarter here in the Schaefer Center.
That was a great take. I really like the by Jenna Cooper-Jackson.
Good strip.
take.
Good strip by the Lady Lions. Here's Tucker doing a good job of filling in at the point guard position after Autumn Moore goes out with foul trouble. Williams, turnaround jumper, good from the post. Jazz Williams makes it look pretty.
And she earns it all, man, just scrapping down in there in the paint.
6-point lead for the Lady Lions. Good look down low on the baseline, no good. Jazz Williams can't bring in the rebound. Good job, good fight down low by Caitlin Edgman.
Number 11, Caitlin Edgman, 2.
Wayland Baptist pulls back within 4. Long pass, looking like Patrick Mahomes to the corner. Ends up getting it to her teammate. Tucker, long 3 on the way, no good, leaves it short. Under a minute to play, long pass up ahead. Cooper Jackson gets it blocked.
Wow.
Wow. Kaylin Tucker with a block on Cooper Jackson. Kaylin Tucker gives up about a good 6 or so inches to Cooper Jackson, but a good job of getting down the court and getting a hand on it.
Very fast.
She's quick, isn't she? She made her
Very.
way down the court.
Oh,
Looking for
Edgman.
a little up and under from Edgman. SAGU Lavender brings in the rebound. Checks her heel, inbounds. (17-13) lead for the Lady Lions. Ooh. Good job by Lavender to keep control there. Williams, turnaround jumper from the post. Good again. Jazz Williams, feed her down low. Shot clock is turned off. The Flying Queens can hold for last shot if they choose to do so. But the SAGU defense pestering the Flying Queens, not letting anything open. Lavender almost coming away with a steal. Edgman up and in with the left, no good. And that will do it for the first quarter. How about the defense from the Lady Lions there to close out that last possession?
that was an important first quarter for the Lady Lions, for sure. Just this is one of those skill check moments, the whole first quarter. Because sometimes the myth can get in your head about all these highly ranked teams. We're a young team. It wasn't in their head. And they now know that they can play with a highly ranked team, nationally ranked team, and give them the business. Jazz Williams had a great in the paint quarter. Riley Lavender, great scoring and just converted on most all of her opportunities, both shooting at a very high percentage. Now you begin to get some of the edge players involved. You'd like to see Bennett get involved. She can shoot the rock from long range. She's in there because she's quick and can be disruptive on defense as well. But make no mistake, she can hurt you from the perimeter. And Tucker comes in replacing Autumn Moore, who was in foul trouble. Well, she did a great job, and she's new to this team, so there's no real tape to look at on Tucker, so we're not sure how she's going to respond when the lights come on brightly, and how are you going to do? Well, how do you do, Miss Tucker? First quarter, she's showing she's one of the fastest players on the court.
SAGU shooting 60% from the field. Jazz Williams with 9 points. Here she is down low. Another turnaround jumper. That one no good. Gets her own rebound. Back up with the right. That's no good. A couple of tough misses there for Williams, but good defense by the Flying Queens. Up ahead, here comes Wayland Baptist. Ball tipped, stolen away. Another turnover here for the Lady Lions.
Williams won't get the credit for that steal, but she's the one that made it happen.
Tucker up ahead. SAGU slows it down a little bit here. Back down low to Williams. Williams finds an open teammate in the corner for 3. No good. Rebounded by the Flying Queens. Hitting the floor. Turnaround jumper. No good. Cooper Jackson from the elbow. That's good. Wayland Baptist gets their first points in what feels like an eternity. 4-point ball game, 19-15. The Lady Lions win. The Lady Lions lead. Too early for a victory call. Here's Williams. They work it around, looking to go down low. Up ahead, Lavender pumps. They're going to get her for a travel here. Looks like she picked up that foot before the dribble. Another turnover for the Lady Lions. Get a look at that here, John. What do you think? Pumps and chops the feet a little bit.
I just, you know, if you heard me call last year, I don't like it. I don't like where the refs have gone with this. And it's not just these refs. I'm not trying to blame the refs. It's a rule that has been strictly enforced over the last 2 years. And I think it's trying to discourage what became an epidemic problem in the NBA is trickling down to college ball. Now they're trying to clean it up, and it's a little bit of an overreaction.
Shot by Galeb is no good. We're going to get a foul here against Wayland Baptist. Cooper Jackson picks up another, that's going to be her first foul.
She couldn't resist because that opportunity looked so good, and she knew that SAGU didn't know she was there. She's a very aggressive player, and defensively strong, offensively strong. She could do so many things. She'll get that steal a couple more times today.
The Lady Lions working around the perimeter. They've got 10 to shoot. They go down low. Up and no good from Moravchik.
Yep. Edgerman thought that SAGU had kicked it out, but it was definitely kicked out by a Flying Queens player.
So SAGU retains possession, 20 on the shot clock, and that 5-second violation against the Lady Lions could not find an open teammate. Another turnover here for SAGU.
These are easily correctable turnovers. Just pay a little closer attention. Just ratchet up your focus and be aware.
Driving foul. Going to the free throw line for 2 shots is going to be Maria Galeb from Lebanon. Maria Galeb.
There's a lot of international players on this team.
On the floor, the foul was called, so no shots incoming. Almost stolen away by Tilly Beddick.
They've got a player all the way from Mays, Kansas.
I thought you were going to go Lubbock, Texas. That's out there too.
That might be the closest place to Plainview.
They go back down. Galeb tries to get it in the air. Little one-timer effort there, no good.
I do not like this call, and I'm not going to really try to harp on the refs too much unless it gets way out of hand. But the only reason I say I don't like the call, you have a referee right under the basket looking at it, and he doesn't blow his whistle. The out-of-position ref, where he has to look through a sea of backs to make that call.
Turnaround jumper, no, it is good. Cooper Jackson rolls it around the rim, and
she's done that twice to you tonight.
Yes, she has. She likes making me look stupid up here.
Not at all.
Turnover here for Lady Lions. Little push pass up ahead. Saved by Cooper Jackson. SAGU Lady Lions a little out of position, poked away. Ooh, I want to see who this is on.
There's. Oh, that
on Tilly Beddick.
No, he held up 1-5.
Did he do 15? Oh, so it was on Lavender.
He put it on Lavender, which she got the steal. I'd love to see the replay on that. That was clean.
Well, Lavender's not on the.
She just went off. Yeah. Oh no, it was Moravchik.
Yeah.
They're saying got the hand in the cookie jar.
3 ball on the way. Cooper Jackson, no good. Moravchik with the rebound.
Cooper Jackson is establishing herself as the player on the court.
Running the offense through Cooper Jackson so far.
She's used from anywhere.
Foul against the Flying Queens here. That one's going to go against Schultz. Got beat with the pump fake. Could not get position right back. Good job by Neely Tilly-Beddick. First action of the game for Macy Smith, wearing number 10 into the game. Kyla McMinn checks back in. Autumn Moore, who was in foul trouble in the first quarter, also back in. 3 to shoot. Jumper no good. Cooper Jackson, the rebound. Three ball on the way, no good, long. Cooper Jackson thought about it for a second. (19-17) ball game here. 5.5 left to play in the second quarter, first half. Trying to fight through contact, a foul on the floor before the shot attempt. Looks like it's going to go against McMinn. Jazz Williams checks back in for McMinn. Back in for the Flying Queens will be Hadley Gomez for the first time, as well as Cassie Onwugbafore. Jumper no good. Rebound chased down by the Flying Queens. Cooper Jackson, she's going to load it up. Three ball in for Wayland Baptist. 20-19. They get the lead back from the Lady Lions.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, pretty dime.
SAGU's going to end up with points out of it. A lot of contact there. I thought the victory bowl was last night.
Yeah. Oh, there was I don't know how a whistle was not blown there, but oh
Long
my.
three from Jackson. It's Cooper Jackson is good. Jenna Cooper Jackson. Long three gives Wayland Baptist the lead right back. And a turnover for the Lady Lions. The Flying Queens with all sorts of momentum up ahead and in. Good dime. Taylor Houston gets it to fall. Timeout by Coach Sons, 25-21. The Flying Queens lead the Lady Lions.
Oh, Miss Jackson has come to play. She gets an assist there. I believe that's her third assist of the night. Plus, she's added in
10 points.
at least 10 points.
The transfer from Abilene Christian University.
Yeah, and that's a D1 program.
Yes, it is.
So she's coming down to a little bit smaller pond to swim in and showing that maybe she's the big fish in the small pond.
She looks like it. She's playing very well tonight.
Oh, man, she can play. You can, and just the confidence. Like, I mean, she's pulling up from Steph Curry range. Huh? Okay. All right, well, she's going to be a problem.
A little bit of a heat check for Cooper Jackson.
Coach Sons definitely will make the adjustments.
Lady Lions looking to cut back into this lead, going down low to Jazz Williams. Jazz kicks it back out. 10 to shoot here for the Lady Lions. Stripped away, but Williams has it. Williams jabs, goes to her right, up and no good. Tried to get the layup, could not get it through contact. Wayland Baptist up ahead. Good passing, three ball on the way, short, no good. Rebound Moore. Moore drives, dumps it off to Williams. Williams gets fouled, and she'll go to the line for two more.
Jazra Williams earning everything.
Oh, they're actually, it wasn't a foul. I don't know what the call was.
Jump
there.
ball.
Was that a jump ball? That's why the Flying Queens bench was so fired up. Look at this here. This is a tremendous play. They get it to Williams down low. I thought this was going to be a foul.
Well, that's a horrible call.
That's not a
was
jump
definitely
ball.
not tied up. The ball came out of Jazzer's hand, so either it was a steal or a foul.
Play stopped, so I think what we saw was not a jump ball. Head-scratching call by the officials there. They try to go down low to Cooper Jackson. Broken up, steal for SAGU. Up ahead is Tucker. Coming up on 3 minutes left to play here in the second quarter. Tucker thought about it. Kicks it back out. 3-ball on the way is good. Neely Tilly Beddick.
I mentioned it earlier. She is a threat from the perimeter.
And Cooper Jackson for 3. That's no
Just stop it.
It's gonna
Jenna, stop it.
It's going to be Lady Lions ball. That is...
I love the fact she is not scared.
Her-
It reminds me of myself.
She tells people that her range starts when she walks into the
It's
gym.
true, man. Just get me inside the purple lines. That's all I need.
1 point lead for the Flying Queens. 2.5. Coming up on 2.5 left to play in the first half. Another 3-ball on the way here for SAGU. That's good! Tilly Beddick, back-to-back 3-pointers, gives SAGU and the Lady Lions a 2-point lead.
Oh,
Contact down low. See who they get this on. I think it's going to be on.
it's going to be on Tucker. But I love that Tucker did not immediately ask for help because it was a big-time mismatch. Ball's coming down to arguably the best player on the floor, which stands almost a foot taller, it looks like. And Tucker gets in there and mixes it up.
5 fouls, a 1-on-1 opportunity here for, 2 free throws for Wayland Baptist. Tie it up, 27 apiece. No 1-on-1 situations in women's college basketball. 5 fouls, you're to the line for 2 per quarter. Ball knocked out of bounds will remain here with the Lady Lions. Kicked out of bounds, rather, by Cooper Jackson. They go down low. They kick it back out. 3-ball on the way. Can they make it 3 in a row? They cannot. That one by Mary Jo Parker. A scrum. Jazz Williams trying to rip it away from 2 Flying Queens.
Yeah.
You love
That's what, you just love gritty play down there. It's kind of this David Goliath scenario, and you're not going to back down to anybody. And that's Jazz Williams, hometown favorite. She actually comes from your neck of the woods down in
my
Austin.
neck of the woods, yeah, down Austin, Central Texas product. Under 2 minutes left to play here in the first half. The Flying Queens and Lady Lions locked up at 27 apiece. Wayland Baptist with 3 to shoot. Poked away. Jazz Williams with the steal. Gets it ahead. Moravchik dumps it off. A foul. A hard foul down low. Mary Jo Parker goes up with it. She's going to get to the line here for 2 shots. And then hit.
Mary Jo Parker
Spun around, but a good job to go through contact to get the shot off. At least have an opportunity here for 2 points.
Mary Jo Parker was a big key to this team last year. Now getting in the game, and she's just tenacious. She is kind of, and I keep going to these Detroit teams. I don't know why, but she would be the equivalent of like a Dennis Rodman. Just gets in, gets lots of rebounds. Maybe even she can score better than Dennis Rodman.
Mary Jo Parker, 2 for 2 from the line, gives the Lady Lions a 2-point lead, 29-27. 1:10 left to play in the second quarter. To shoot here for Wayland Baptist. They kick it back out to Cooper Jackson. She'll shoot it from there. You better Be careful.
She's looking to shoot from there.
And she heaves it up. No good air ball. That'll be a shot clock violation. Great defense by the Lady Lions.
She looks over to the side. Coach says, okay, why? Like, come on. You're better than that.
Just had to get it off.
Put your shoulder down and drive. Take it to the basket. You're bigger than everybody on the floor.
Here come the Lady Lions. 40 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Tilly Beddick leaves it for Tucker. Down low to Williams. Williams turns around, finds herself wide open. Cannot hit. Ball batted around, but brought in by Wayland Baptist. They have the opportunity at final possession if they choose to do so. Cooper Jackson. She's going to shoot it from the elbow. That's good. Jenna Cooper Jackson ties it up at 29 apiece.
Cannon Shields for 2.
Running clock. They get it in. Here's Tucker up ahead. 3 trailing. Drives to the basket. Up and no good. Williams gets it. Turns around. Throws it at the basket. It's no good. 2 seconds left. They're going to try to get a shot off here. Does not end up getting it off, and that will do it for the first half. 29-29. Knotted up here from the Schaefer Center.
That might be one of the most frantically paced women's basketball games I have seen outside of the WNBA. And you just don't normally. It started off slow and methodical. Take yourself back to early first quarter. Both of these teams seemed like they were just going to kind of milk the clock, go down, test the waters in the paint. 2 quick points by each team down low. Said, okay, you saw a little bit of that. Maybe 4 possessions each of this slow and methodical pace. And then all of a sudden, it just got out of hand. Like the speed was very frantic. And I think that favors the Lady Lions. They seem to be a little quicker, a little smaller, yes, but a little quicker. And if you have Jenna Cooper Jackson, she can play any position on the floor, obviously. She has got a lot of talent. But if she's willing to settle for 33-footers and make 1 out of 5,
you take that.
Then you'll take that. Coach Sons will outlive with that.
Absolutely.
So great adjustments by Coach Sons to keep Cooper Jackson away from the basket, forcing her into taking lower percentage shots. Now she can play. Now she'll hang 3 of those perimeter shots on you really quick. But how many will she shoot over a long span of time?
Don't go anywhere. Half number 2 between the Flying Queens and the Lady Lions coming your way right here on the SAGU Sports Network.
Raising Cane's makes perfect chicken finger meals by marinating every chicken finger for 24 hours. That's a long time. I don't even know what I was doing 24 hours ago. But those mouth-watering chicken fingers were marinating the entire taste-tempting time. Impressive, since 24 hours is longer than most celebrity marriages. On that note, our chicken fingers, cane sauce, crinkle-cut fries, coleslaw, and Texas toast are the perfect marriage of fresh and tasty. Raising Cane's, one love.
Here is the perfect chicken finger. 4 of them, actually. They're hand battered. They're cooked to order. And made with love. Raising Cane's chicken fingers will make you say, "Oh yeah." Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
I would tell students to expect to make their lifelong friends. It's not hard to find your community because SAGU is home. You can find people that either have the same passion as you or it can be completely different, but at the same time, you're able to network, but they're also going to help you along the way too.
There's such a community there, and throughout my 3 years at SAGU, I built so many connections, so many opportunities. And not only the students care about you, they pray for you, and they guide you to your God-given gift and your God-given talent.
Community starts here.
At Raising Cane's, we're huge football fans, but we're also fans of your local fundraisers and fun runs, small victories and big ideas. And yes, even the neighborhood animal shelter. I was getting to that. Plus over 30,000 other partners in the communities we serve. When you order our hand-battered chicken fingers, craveable cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade to cheer on your home team, you're also supporting your hometown. Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
Raising Cane's makes perfect chicken finger meals by marinating every chicken finger for 24 hours. That's a long time. I don't even know what I was doing 24 hours ago. But those mouth-watering chicken fingers were marinating the entire taste-tempting time. Impressive, since 24 hours is longer than most celebrity marriages. On that note, our chicken fingers, cane sauce, crinkle-cut fries, coleslaw, and Texas toast are the perfect marriage of fresh and tasty. Raising Cane's, one love.
Welcome back to the SAGU Sports Network. Half number 2 coming your way here between the Lady Lions and the Flying Queens. We're taking a look at some of the statistics from the first half. SAGU, who shot 60% from the field in the first quarter, cooled off a little bit, now shooting under 40% from the field. Wayland Baptist shooting under 35% from the field. 25% from 3 for the Flying Queens. Good percentage for the Lady Lions at 44.5, just under 44.5. SAGU missing just one free throw, 4 for 4 for the Flying Queens. That big number right there at the bottom. Turnovers, 12 for the Lady Lions and 7 for the Flying Queens. You got to think that Coach Sons wants to clean up that turnover margin here in the second half. As the final seconds tick off here in halftime, SAGU will start with possession, carried by a strong 11-point first half by Jazz Williams. And of course, the Flying Queens, we know Jenna Cooper-Jackson with 14 of her own points.
Riley Lavender had a great first half as well, but she got a little foul trouble and had to contribute some minutes to the bench. And now she's back in the second half rotation. And so is Autumn Moore.
Autumn Moore picked up 2 fouls in the first quarter, did not come back in until about 3 minutes left in the first half. 3 ball on the way here, no good. Cooper-Jackson goes up, brings down the board, gets fouled by Williams.
Jazz Williams.
It's a tough foul.
Just playing a little street ball there. She's like, I can go get this. But we have referees in this game that will regulate the over the back.
The number 11 ranked Flying Queens up and in, and the foul. That is Kenan Shields.
They're going to count it.
And one bucket by Kenan Shields.
They're saying Riley Lavender got that. And that's going to be Lavender's.
I think they're her third.
Third?
Oh, yeah. I'm having a hard time seeing the scoreboard here, but I think maybe her third foul. Shields does hit the free throw. Now up ahead. Steal for the Flying Queens. Driving to the basket. Euro cannot finish with the left. Rebound brought in by Tilly Beddick. Up ahead for Lavender. Lavender gathers up and in.
Layup good.
1 point ball game here now. 32-31 Flying Queens. They picked up the pace a little bit here. Good defense by Jazz Williams.
Williams very fortunate she did not get a foul call here. Watch, she'll reach right there on the arm.
Cooper-Jackson looking to facilitate here. Looks to go down low, gets it up and in. Beautiful pass to Shields.
Layup good for Kenan Shields.
34-31 three-point ball game now. The Flying Queens lead. Long pass. Lavender throws up a three. That's no good. Bounces out. Long rebound. Here's more. Straightaway three. No good. Long on that attempt. 2 3-point shots missed by the Lady Lions. Looking down low. Here's Shields again. Up and in. Feed. Kenan Shields.
Shields just picking up where she left off. She got in foul trouble as well. And Wayland chose to save her for the second half. We didn't see her much.
Another turnover by the Lady Lions. And a foul at midcourt by Tilly Beddick. And just like that, the Flying Queens out to a 5-point lead. A 7-2 run to start this third quarter.
Kyla McMahon comes in for Moravchik. McMahon can get going in a hurry, but usually takes a little something for her to get started. And the Lady Lions desperately need her to get rolling.
3 ball on the way. That's no good. Missed it short. Rebound brought in by Lavender. Taryn Schultz chucked up a 3. Jump ball. It's going to stay here for the Lady Lions. Lavender was all fired up after that jump ball.
She wanted a reach-in call. She's getting attacked from both sides.
Tilly Beddick got called for a foul.
Off the ball.
I'm not really sure. And then another foul. Tilly Beddick draws the foul this time. There you see Cooper Jackson kind of threw an elbow into the side of Tilly Beddick, so SAGU gets the ball back. An odd sequence there of off-the-ball, dead ball fouls. Interesting, kind of head-scratching, that series of events.
The refs, that just kind of cracked me up there, the way the refs dealt with that one. But he is now trying to get because the coaches are going, okay, what's going on here? Seems like the refs have some other little game inside going on inside of the basketball game happening. And 2 quick calls. I think instead of making foul calls in those situations, you give warnings. And you say, hey, look, you can't do that. Don't do that. These are off the ball, not it's not even the ball was out of bounds. And if you feel like there's too much hand checking or whatever going on, address it with the players before the play gets started. Now, if the play started and the ball's in and, infractions happen, you blow the whistle and call the play. But there's certain times where it's just better to kind of maintain the control of the game, the temperature of the game, if you're a ref, to just deal with the players individually and say, hey, look, here's what we're noticing. Can't do that. If you do that again, we're going to call a foul.
As it stands, 3 fouls so far in this third quarter by the Lady Lions, just 1 you saw there by the Flying Queens. SAGU gets the ball past half court. Williams, turnaround jumper. That's no good. McMahon with the rebound, jump ball. That will go to Wayland Baptist. I believe the Flying Queens will get possession. At least that's which way the arrow is pointing right now.
No, they just got the last one. Remember Riley Lavender down there, and it stayed down there. Someone did not adjust the possession, because that's 2 back-to-back possessions that Wayland got.
Tilly Beddick draws another foul away from the ball. This one's going to go against Shields. Kind of a moving screen there.
Yeah. You've got to be set. If you're going to set a pick, and it was obvious they were running in NFL football, they call that a rub.
Here is more. They get it to Lavender. Going down low to Williams. Williams hit as she tried to go up and bring that one in. Jazz. Good ball movement here by the Lady Lions, trying to find the open player. Kick it back out. Here's more. They've got to shoot. 4 to shoot. 3 ball on the way. Good. Neely Tilly Beddick. 4-3, her third of the ball game. And an errant pass. Turnover. The Lady Lions get the ball back now, just down 2. Looking to tie this game up or take the lead. Out of bounds. Tilly Beddick heel. I think it came down on that base, or the sideline rather. Unfortunate turnover there by the Lady Lions. Going down low in the post, spins, throws it up, that's no good. Rebound batted around, brought in by McMinn. Tough defense there by the Lady Lions. Not giving an inch more. Drives to the bucket, left-hand layup, a scoop and score. Autumn Moore ties this game up at 36 apiece. Drives, left hand up, no good, but fouled. Going to the line here for 2 shots will be Ashlyn Shelley.
They're going to get McMinn for a little too much contact going over the top. That was a really nice take by Ashlyn Shelley. Over the top. Very savvy move.
First free throw, no good off the hands of Shelley.
That's where you tap McMahon on the back, say, hey, good foul.
Good foul.
Good foul.
1 of 2 from the line that time by Shelley. 37-36, 1-point lead for the Flying Queens. SAGU trying to get the ball past half court. They do. Here's Lavender. Reading the defense, turning it over. Up ahead, here's Cooper Jackson. 3 fouls for Cooper Jackson. 3 ball on the way. It's good.
That was a pretty shot.
Ashlyn Shelley for 3. 4-point lead now for Wayland Baptist. There's McMinn. Jabs. Tries to get it through contact. Ends up turning it over, and then a foul. This is going to go against McMinn. And SAGU has given momentum here to the Flying Queens.
And McMahon goes out. Moravchik.
5 fouls here against the Lady Lions. So Cassie Onwu before will go to the line for 2. He'll shoot 2 here on the rest of the way out of the third quarter.
2 of the 3 bigs for Coach Sun are in foul trouble.
Not a situation you want to find yourself in. They called a
lane violation.
Interesting. Let's see here.
There's no lane violation.
It's a bad call. That's just, there's no way to sugarcoat it. They do hit the free throw on the third attempt at 2. That's an unfortunate missed call by the official. Kickball goes out of bounds. SAGU will retain possession. 5-point lead now for Wayland Baptist and the Flying Queens. Poked away, loose ball brought in by Lavender. Lavender had it. Thinks she was fouled.
She was.
She indeed was fouled.
Was fouled, and the referee that's supposed to be watching that.
He didn't make the call. That came from.
It came from all the way over on the other side.
From the Lady Lions bench.
It shouldn't. It shouldn't have to, though. He was doing it because it was obvious, and I don't know if anyone's sure what the referee there on the right side was looking at. Maybe he saw a squirrel in the stands.
Fourth foul on the Flying Queens, so no free throws yet for the Lady Lions. Here's Lavender. Driving baseline, kicks it around. The Lady Lions swinging it. Lavender, jump shot, no good. Rebound. Tilly Betta could not get it back up and in. The Flying Queens with a 5-point lead here. 4.5 left to go in the third quarter. Nice little pass break up there for Autumn Moore.
More good read there on the lane, attacking the lane in a gamble.
Going down low to Cooper Jackson. Turnaround jumper rattles around, no good. I had to wait to see whether or not that one went down. She's done that to me multiple times tonight.
That one looked like it should have gone, and it just didn't.
Ravchik swings it around. Down to Jazz Williams. Jazz kicks it back out after the double team. Moore for three. That's no good. Missed wide left. SAGU has gone cold from the floor, but Moore breaks on the ball. Turnover. Drive to the bucket. Contact up. No good. An offensive foul. The Flying Queens.
Let's see if there's anyone set. Ooh. Very close. Bang, bang. Very hard to tell. And the referees do not have the advantage of a slow motion replay.
Nope, they just got the advantage of their eyeballs right there on the court, don't they?
Analog, real time. that happened really fast. I mean, I very well could have made the same call.
Is basketball officiating of the major sports, is it the hardest sport to officiate in your
100%. 100%. There are so many critical judgment. Oh my. Tilly Beddick.
Errant shot there by Tilly Beddick off the top of the backboard.
It is incredibly difficult because most of it is judgment call. I mean, I can't really think of something that isn't.
It happens so fast too, and there's just three of you currently on the court. Whereas football, where the action is fast, but you have so many guys who have one job. They look at one position, one part of the field to make those foul or the penalty calls rather. So I think I'm inclined to agree with you, although I'm a little bit biased, and I think that the home plate umpire is probably the individual hardest sport to officiate, but as a whole, it's basketball. It's basketball.
Yeah, the only reason I would disagree, I know that is incredibly hard to do, but there's not as many judgment calls. I mean, you're looking for one specific area. Now, if, that goes into consistency, and coaches don't lose their mind on bad calls necessarily. They begin to lose their mind when it's consistently uneven. If you're, for instance, the new travel, like if you jab step in and you barely pick up the pivot foot, where it used to not be called at all, it's now being called. As long as it's called on both sides, coaches, they don't like it, but
if it's
they're not losing their mind on it.
If it's called down the middle, you're okay with it. Absolutely. Yeah, I completely understand. Onwugbefore before hits the first of two free throws, looking to put the Flying Queens up 7. Good. 2 for 2 that trip to the line. 3:04 left to play here in the third quarter, and Wayland Baptist has stretched out a little bit of a lead here with some turnovers and good defense by the Flying Queens. And here's another one. Almost another turnover, I should say. They're just batting balls around everywhere. There's Tucker. Trapped. Loses it for a second. Lady Lions trying to get something to go here. They dump it off to Williams. Tipped out of bounds. 10 to shoot.
Yeah, and that's where you like to see Williams step into the lane instead of stepping out. She had to seal. So she had sealed her defender off. She did not take advantage of it. And And you've got to, it's those really small little nuances of the game that you make those corrections, then you get an easy bucket. Moravchik saw and thought that's what Jazz was going to do, but instead Jazz backed out and therefore created a tough moment. And I'm sure that's Coach Sons is going to kind of clean some of that stuff up in this timeout.
Timeout by the Lady Lions. There we see a comment about the officiating. Jack Kingston, I think football is harder to officiate because it's a bigger field with more players. Be that as it may.
No, you got more refs.
You got more. You have more officials. Each is responsible for their own sort of. You got a guy watching the line. You got a guy in the secondary.
Yeah.
It's pound for pound, it's similar. But I mean, it's when you're on the basketball court, you got three guys that you see an official make a call from Timbuktu when he's got no responsibility making that call. It's definitely tougher, and it's just ongoing. Football got a break between every play. Basketball is just possession after possession after possession. But I still think that in my mind, the home plate umpire individualistically is the hardest.
Yeah, it is a very hard officiating position. Very, very hard.
I'm a little biased, though, because I'm a baseball guy.
Well, I don't know. I think it's recognizable that is an incredibly tough position. But again, I narrow it down. You got kind of one thing you're doing. And
that's true. Yep, 100% right. Yep, that's true. That's true.
And when you're a basketball ref, you've got to all three of you equally take a zone, but you're equally looking for the 300 things that could go wrong.
Yeah.
Football,
violations, fouls.
Right. Yeah. And some are less apparent than others. Now, I thought of one that was a non-judgment. You dribble the ball, you pick the ball up, and then you dribble it again. I mean,
that's an easy call.
Yeah, those are no-brainers. But the whole fouling system, it's going to be different almost every time you get on the floor.
Williams gets hit, cannot get the call, but a turnover. SAGU with it. Williams was on the floor, but up ahead. Moravchik leads it for Tucker. Tucker for three, no good. Rebounded, batted around, brought in by the Flying Queens. Long pass ahead, completed, dribble up, cannot get it to fall. Tucker with the rebound. She gets out ahead. There's no numbers here for the Lady Lions. They may want to slow it down a second. Lavender looking to go down low. Moravchik corrals it in. Little shovel pass to the corner.
Second time, Tilly Bettig just not being aware of where she is on the floor. Second time in a row.
Heel, that heel just on that sideline. Under 2 minutes left to play here in quarter number 3. Little pick and roll. They get it down to Cooper Jackson. Wild pass off the foot
now
of Edgman, goes out of bounds.
One of the big adjustments I could tell Coach Sons has made from first half to second half is how they are off the ball, keeping Cooper Jackson honest. So a lot of player pressure, sealing Cooper Jackson away from any lane, closing down all the passing lanes, and just getting her off any opening where she could get the ball.
Williams hard to the basket, fouled. She'll get 2 shots. That'll be the 5th foul against Wayland Baptist, so the rest of the third quarter, well, the minute and 18 that is left, the Lady Lions will now shoot 2 free throws per foul.
And Jazz, she really knows how to work that paint really well and collect those fouls. She'll take a beat down. She'll be on Advil maybe for the next 24 hours, but credit to her. She is so strong, and she gets in there and willing to take the punishment.
Misses the first free throw. Number 2 on its way is up, and it is good. Jazz Williams, 1 of 2 that trip to the line. 43-37 lead now for the Flying Queens. Good move. They get to the paint, kick it back out. 3 ball on the way, no good. Missed it long. Rebounded by Tucker up ahead. Under a minute to play here in the third quarter. They get it to Williams. Jazz backs her down, puts it up, no good. Offensive foul. Let's see where she was at here when she.
That was the correct call because she jerks around right there.
Yep.
And you got to be so careful trying to get your position established. You cannot run over a defender.
Another turnover here for the Lady Lions. The Flying Queens now with 47 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Driving, shot up, left hand, no good. Air ball rebounded. 3 ball on the way, no good. Long, high rebound. Tilly Bennett couldn't bring it in, but it'll be SAGU ball. Tipped out of bounds by a Flying Queens player. 30 seconds left to go here in the quarter. Tucker up ahead. Long pass. Down low to Williams, picked off. The Flying Queens shot clock is turned off. Long pass, 3 ball on the way here for Wayland Baptist, no good. Out of bounds, and the Lady Lions will have a tick under 8 seconds left to get something to go here in the third quarter. Pick up some points in which they've been held to under 10 in this third quarter. Tough skating here as they've got to go the length of the court. Here's Tucker. Tucker hesitates, drives. He's got 2 seconds. Whistle, a foul on the floor, but Tucker should be going to the line here for 2 shots.
I love the play from Kaylin Tucker. Just very aggressive and pushing the ball to the hoop. She's not backing away or retreating in any way.
Makes the first free throw.
Got a sure right hand for dribbling. Maybe like to see her improve some of the left-handed dribbling skill set.
That will do it for the third quarter. 43-39, Wayland Baptist is going to hold on to this lead. They outscore the Lady Lions 14-10 in that third quarter. Outscored them 16-10 in the second quarter after SAGU had a 19-13 lead in quarter number 1. So good job by Wayland Baptist to battle back, take the lead.
Interesting little note here is that I think the team, Lady Lions, did what Coach Sons asked and applied more pressure to Jenna Cooper-Jackson, keeping her out of the way.
Scoreless.
In the third quarter. Slowing her down tremendously. But it also opened up because you're concentrating on keeping her out. It now created this little bigger opening for some other players to get involved that I don't know that you really want to get involved. Example is Ashlyn Shelley. Ashlyn Shelley now just dribbling down into the paint with ease. No one there to really push up and check and stop. Now, she had a lot of opportunities. She's finding herself, I could either take this 15, 14-foot jumper. I can now throw out to the outside wing, or come in and get a wheel type motion going for the 2 guard to come up top.
Final 10 minutes to play here, fourth quarter underway. Lady Lions with possession. Lavender for 3, air ball, no good. Cooper Jackson with the rebound. Up ahead. Here come the Flying Queens. Aaron pass, but brought in. Shields with the left, up and in. Good job by Kenan Shields.
Shields is so good in the paint. Very solid scorer at that five-foot range.
Jazz from the elbow. That is up and in. Jazz Williams gets SAGU on the board for the first time here in the fourth quarter.
Much needed.
Almost stolen away. It is stolen away. Tucker has open court ahead of her. She goes in with the left. Up, no good. Blocked by Wayland Baptist. Good job by Edmond. Schultz, three on the way. No good. Rattles around. Offensive board by the Flying Queens, but a foul goes against Kaylin Tucker.
Yeah, she rushed down there. Wow. Didn't have a real ton of effect on the play, but she did make a bit more contact than normal.
First foul of the quarter for either team. Three ball from Cooper Jackson. That is good. Jenna Cooper Jackson for three. Pushes it out to a 7-point lead, the biggest lead of the evening for the Flying Queens. She's good, John. She's so good.
She's very good. And if she gets any opening, and
Williams up, cannot hit, gets her own rebound, puts it back up, rolls around, and in.
Speaking of good, Jazra Williams hanging around, getting tons of rebounds, and then getting the conversion there. That's exactly what they're going to need.
Shields down low with the left. It's good. Kenan Shields answers the Jazz Williams bucket with one of her own.
And it's that kind of play right there that will free up Cooper Jackson to have a little more space on the passing lanes.
Down low to Jazz. Jazz tries to swing it to the corner. It gets there. Tucker, long three on the way. That's no good. Off the pole up top. Rebounded by the Flying Queens. Good pass. Schultz with the left. No good. Shields rebounds, puts it up and in, but a foul is going to go against Kaylin Tucker, I believe. Or I'm sorry, Riley Lavender down low.
If that's on Lavender, that was an extremely late call.
Late whistle. I'm not sure if she had positioning down low, but she's going to have to go to the bench there with her fourth foul. Checking in, Macy Smith. First free throw is up and good for Taryn Schultz. Second free throw is good. Schultz, 2 of 2 from the line, and now a 9-point lead for the Flying Queens. Tucker, long pass ahead. They get it back to Tucker. Tucker fakes. Down low, loses it. Another turnover here for the Lady Lions. Cooper Jackson slows it down, gets it to Shields. Shields stops, puts it up, no good. Williams with the rebound. Here's Tucker, gets it to the corner. Looking to go down low. Could not bring it in, and it'll go out of bounds. So many turnovers here by the Lady Lions, and it really puts them in a tough position. Nine-point lead for the Flying Queens of Wayland Baptist from Plainview, Texas. Cooper Jackson. And a foul is going to go against Tucker here. Little hand check as Cooper Jackson was trying to make her way around the defense. Autumn Moore checking back into the game for Kaylin Tucker. So it will be Moore and Smith, Williams, McMinn, and Tilly Beddick on the court right now for the Lady Lions. They go down low to Edgman. Edgman tries to back down Williams. Pivots. Nowhere to go with it. Steps through with the left. A travel on Edgman. Picked up that pivot foot. Tried to go through with it. That's a pretty easy call.
Yeah, I think she felt like it was in her two-step process, and she only took one step, where the referee, again, another judgment call, didn't see it as her two-step progress to the bucket and felt like her pivot foot was secured.
Tilly Beddick stops, pulls up. That is good. Tilly Beddick gets herself into double digits with her 11th point. 3 ball on the way, that's no good. Rebound by Shields. Shields hits the deck, but it's brought in by McMinn. SAGU down 7. Here is Moore up ahead. Makes a move, goes to the basket, up and cannot do it. I don't know if she can get her own shot here. Jump ball. It should be with the Flying Queens if that is indeed the call. I didn't see an official call for the jump. Yep, jump ball, so it will be Wayland Baptist possession. Coming up on halfway gone here in the fourth quarter. 7-point lead for Wayland Baptist and the Flying Queens. Cooper Jackson calling for it. Kick it back out. Schultz, corner 3. That is good. Taryn Schultz puts the Flying Queens up double digits, 55-45. 3 ball on the way. That is good. Tilly Beddick answers back with a 3 of her own. Gets that lead back down to single digits. Still at 7. Cooper Jackson. Jenna kicks it out. Still got 10 to shoot here, does Wayland Baptist. Now they got to get something going here. You're going to let it go. Schultz for 3. It's good. Taryn Schultz like butter.
Yeah,
puts it back up 10.
You let Schultz get enough looks. I mean, she's going to start killing you. That's what she's out there to do, is pop the 3, and you've left her wide open 3 or 4 times, enough for her to now measure up and start building some rhythm.
Jazz Williams loses control. Another turnover here for the Lady Lions. The Flying Queens up 10. 58-48. 4 minutes left to play here in the fourth quarter. Cooper Jackson, what a pass. The no-look pass to Taylor Houston, and she converts. Up 12. That's beautiful. What a play by Cooper Jackson.
Yep. The Flying Queens.
Look at this. Eyes in the back of her head.
Yeah, she just knew it. She saw it. She knew it.
That's a good pass.
And she knew if Houston wasn't going to be there to catch that, then that would be a good reason to have a conversation later and go, what are you doing? Like, you have a wide open lane. So that's just knowing the game, how the game works. And fortunately, she had another player that knew how the game worked and understood that, being wide open is a good thing.
Jenna Cooper Jackson, you see there, 17 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, and a steal to go along with it. Very good night for Jenna Cooper Jackson. Taryn Schultz with that last 3-point make gets herself into double digits, 11 points, and Kinnan Shields, who took over in that third quarter, 13 points for Shields. $16 for Jazz Williams, 14 for Tilly Beddick, and then 9 for Riley Lavender. Really the bulk of the scoring for the Lady Lions from those 3. Lady Lions down 12, running out of time to work with. Another turnover, could not get it to Jazz Williams. Long pass ahead. And they can just elect to use as many seconds as they want off the clock here. They dribbled around the perimeter, broken up by Moore, out of bounds, but it will remain with the Flying Queens. Trying to go down low, tipped away, but brought in by Cooper Jackson. 8 to shoot. Houston leaves it for Cooper Jackson. They've got 3. Gets a shot up and in, and the foul. She will go to the line for a 3-point play. Taylor Houston.
Love the effort there. She got away with the travel, but I love how she set McMinn up to get what she wanted.
Houston misses the free throw, but it's brought in by the Lady Lions. Down 14, 62-48. 3 minutes left to play. 3 ball on the way. That is good. Tilly Beddick gets her 17th point of the evening. Leading scorer for the Lady Lions. Tied for leading scorer of the game. Cooper Jackson turns around and says, that lead is now mine. Her 19th point on the turnaround jumper on the baseline. 64-51. Lavender loses it for a second, gets it to Moore. Going down low, McMinn gets it swatted away by Houston. Good defense by the Flying Queens. They try to go down low. There's going to be a foul against Wayland Baptist. I'm not sure I saw what the foul was. They get it to Lavender. Lavender, easy layup up and in, 64-53. 2:20 left to play in the fourth quarter. They get it to the middle. Here's Houston. Easy layup up and in. Not really any line of defense there for the Lady Lions. Lead back out to 13 for the Flying Queens. Here is Moore driving baseline to the corner. 3 ball, it's good. Tilly Beddick, 20 points for the sharp-shooting Neely. Tilly Beddick.
I believe that's 6 3-pointers.
Jazz Williams, a good defense. Jump ball, it will be Lady Lions possession. I think they would have rather had the block there, as there was Lady Lions in position to get the loose ball. Would have loved to have the loose ball and the jump ball still in their possession. But as it stands, Lady Lions will inbound, down 10, 1:40 left to play, and Coach Michael Sons will call a timeout.
You don't want to say it's too late, but it's right on the cusp of being able to stop 3 really good scorers for Wayland Baptist, and then having to find some offense on your side. Coach Sons has got to draw up some stuff that's going to create some push type of play. So I don't know if they go to a full court press or maybe an all court man-to-man type, but if your position on defense is going to be run back and then let Wayland just stall out the game, then that's going to be tough. So I think, feed the hot hand, which is Tilly Beddick, till she starts missing.
Elbow jumper from Lavender, no good. SAGU kind of desperately needed that score coming out of the timeout. Look to go low. Lavender fighting for it. She's got it. A foul against Wayland Baptist. Had to try to stay away from a jump ball, as it would have remained with the Flying Queens. Good job by Riley Lavender to shield her body off and draw the foul.
On Edgman.
Only the second foul of the fourth quarter for Wayland Baptist.
And you see Edgman took a shot to the face from the ball that got deflected. She had a bloody nose. She had to go out. Now she's back in, got a little cotton in the nose. She just rubbed some dirt on it and said, let me play. Let me play, coach.
Gets to the rack, cannot finish. Under a minute to play, splits the defenders up ahead. SAGU will get a jump ball. It will stay with Wayland Baptist. It looked like maybe SAGU was trying to foul.
Well, she tried to tie it up, but it was probably a foul.
55 seconds left to play here in the Schaefer Center between the Wayland Baptist Flying Queens and the SAGU Lady Lions. 10-point lead for Wayland Baptist, looking to trap. Wayland loses it for a second, and now a foul by Riley Lavender. That'll be her 5th foul. I believe she is out of the game, has fouled out.
Yeah, she's trying to make something happen there, and that's at this point, you've got to foul, but you got to do it going for a steal, and then hope that you're fortunate enough to maybe get a ref that is letting the play happen instead of calling anticipation calls. Get your hand on the ball, and that's almost what happened. She did. She knocked the ball loose and then had to dive back for it. Unfortunately, got called for the foul.
First free throw good. Second rattles around, no good. Tipped out of bounds. It will be Lady Lions ball. 11-point lead now for Wayland Baptist. Got 45 seconds left to play in this one. Moore loses it. Drives baseline, loses it again. Can't chase it down. It will remain with the Lady Lions. Poked out of bounds by Wayland Baptist. .34 seconds left to play. 17 on the shot clock here for SAGU. They go down low. Williams turns around, gets fouled as she puts it up. Will go to the line for 2. Jazz Williams looking for points 17 and 18 here from the free throw line. First free throw on the way is no good. Second free throw from Jazz Williams up. That is good. 17 points for Williams. And a timeout by Coach Sons. That will be their last timeout here in this game. There you see some by the numbers. Wayland Baptist here, 29 out rebounding, out offensive rebounding as well. The Lady Lions, 13 steals, 4 blocks. You see the SAGU leading scorers, Neely Tilly Beddock, 20 points. Riley Lavender, 11, fouled out of the game with her 5th foul. Jazz Williams with 17, 4, 2, and 3, and a block as well. Points off turnovers, 15 to 14. And then you see the points off the bench. Really good job by Wayland Baptist. A deep team can generate scoring off the bench. You're going to win some ball games if you can do that, John.
Absolutely.
Also, it doesn't hurt you're shooting 40% from the field while your opponent's shooting about 34%. Doesn't hurt your chances at all. Wayland Baptist gets it past half court. A foul with 20 seconds, a little under 21 seconds left to play.
It's a very rare scenario that a team shooting worse than the opponent wins. Very rare.
Very rare. Yeah, you can't argue with the math. First free throw up and good for Shields.
I'm not saying it can't happen, but it's rare. It's extremely rare.
Both free throws good for Wayland Baptist. And that will effectively end this ball game. Moore drives, kicks it back out. Williams swings it around. 3 ball on the way, no good. Air ball. Moore gets fouled.
What do you mean? That wasn't an air ball. That was a pass.
A pass. Let's call it that.
give her credit for a pass. And if she hits these free throws, you got to give her an assist.
Is that how it works?
Yeah. That's exactly how it works, actually.
To the line for Autumn Moore. Hits the first off the back iron. Shooter's touch.
And there
Gets
you
the
go.
roll.
Now she gets the assist. Unless they credit her with a shot.
Second free throw up and rattles around and in. 2 for 2.
Got to get some contact. You just can't let them dribble. Yeah.
I think the Flying Queens will
At
dribble
this
one
point,
out.
I mean, that's smart. Just let them.
And that will
Dribble it out.
do it. The Flying Queens from Plainview, Texas, Wayland Baptist, come down to Waxahachie in the Schaefer Center and walk away with a 10-point victory.
Very well done by the Flying Queens. And you kind of see, if I'm just putting it all out there in honesty, they're going to have to play better than that to maintain a number 11 status, which is where they are right now. This is a really good team. We see the potential for sure. I mean, Cooper Jackson, come on. She can play. She can play with the best of them. I tell you, I really like some of the signs that Taylor Houston is showing.
Yeah.
And I think she is going to have some opportunities to do big things. So she's still got a lot of ceiling, a high ceiling that she can potential that she can achieve too. And everybody played pretty good. Ashlyn Shelley is really good, smart with the ball, and I think as the season goes on, she'll just even get smarter with her decisions and how to distribute. But the combo game today didn't look great, but I think the potential is there, and I would definitely say Wayland Baptist seems to be a top 20 team. So a new young team like SAGU comes in to their own home spot, but they come into this game and they hold a top 20 team to 10 points, not playing absolutely their best, missing 3 contributing players. The future's not too dark.
Absolutely not. We are about 19 minutes away from tip-off, about 14 minutes away from pregame here as the Wayland Baptist, not the Flying Kings, the Pioneers.
The Pioneers
will take on your hometown SAGU Lions.
Or we could just start something new and call them the Flying Kings.
Don't go anywhere. Game number 2 of our SAGU Sports Network doubleheader coming your way here in about 15 minutes.